What's up, guys? It's Trent, and have some late breaking news about the Canva buying Affinity situation. Now, in case you missed it, basically that is all the news we got yesterday. Canva bought Affinity, and it was very short on details. There's lots of language in the announcement about kind of no changes planned and things are going to remain the same as far as we know, things like that. And a lot of fans and people on my channel, I had a live stream yesterday where we talked about this, people were particularly concerned that this was going to impact the Affinity pricing model. Affinity is a one-time purchase, and once you own it, you can use it forever. And of course, things like Canva and Adobe are subscription-based, so people were very suspicious if this was going to change. So there's a huge backlash yesterday. So Affinity actually addressed this backlash, and they gave us some pretty clear guidance, actually. I got an email for it, but they also posted it on their website. So what they did is they offered these 4 points in a pledge here. So let's look at these 4 points and see what they mean. First, they talk about fair pricing. Number 1, perpetual licenses will always be offered, and we will always price Affinity fairly and affordably. So this by far was the number one concern of my viewers and people on my stream yesterday. Here we have a very clear statement about what their plan is with the pricing. Perpetual licenses always available. Point 2, accelerating Affinity. Affinity is here to stay. It will remain the highest quality pro design suite, and we will now accelerate the rollout of new features. Again, I think this does a lot to address the point of, will Affinity just be rolled into Canva and will it be some type of lightweight web app? I think this is a good sign that they're going to continue with the desktop app and hopefully keep making it stronger and stronger. Number 3, accessible for all. The Affinity Suite will soon be made available without charge to schools and registered nonprofits. In their longer announcement, I believe they mentioned this as part of Canva's mission to make things accessible to educational institutions and nonprofits. So it seems like Affinity is going to be rolled into that initiative too. And number 4, community-led. We are committed to shaping Affinity's future, guided by your ideas and feedback. And actually, the article has a link to a Google form where you can submit ideas for what you want to see in future products. I'm actually making a video right now of some things I want to see in Affinity Designer specifically, so that'll probably be out in a week or so. So I think this statement does a lot to reassure people about the future of the pricing model for Affinity. Now, I've seen some comments say, could this just be a lie? Of course, it's always a possibility, but I think there's a big difference between a vague statement like we had yesterday and a statement like this here. Yesterday's statement was very vague and kind of had a lot of non-committal language like no changes planned at this time, stuff of that nature. But this statement really definitively says what their plans are. Now, could they roll back on it? Of course they could. It's always a possibility. Pledges can be broken. But the purpose of a pledge is that it really raises the cost to your reputation if you break it. So I think this is a valuable statement here. Of course, it could always be broken, but it's really going to hurt their reputation a lot if they do. And by the way, I was curious what Canva's track record was for buying companies. I don't know their entire track record, but I know a couple of the companies they bought. One was Pixabay, which is a free stock photo website, so I can scroll through here. And you can download photos for free. As far as I can tell, the photos are still free. The licenses seem quite flexible, so I don't think Canva has really changed much here. Another example is Pexels, another free stock photo website. Again, the content here is still free, so it's not like Canva bought it and threw it behind a paywall or something like that. So I think a company like Canva, if they're smart, they have to play a longer game with these acquisitions. They have to know that anything they do to a company they buy, if it adversely affects them, it's going to affect their ability down the road to buy other companies. So that doesn't mean they're not going to do anything stupid. It certainly is a possibility, but it just doesn't seem like it's in their interest. So what do you think of Affinity's pledge here? Does it make you feel better about the future for them? Let me know down in the comments. As always, thanks for watching and see you in the next video.